Hello there guys and welcome to Student Meals. In this episode I will show you something that's not really a recipe. It more came about out of a necessity because I had some dip but I did not have any chips at home and I was too lazy to go to the store, but I had some tortilla wraps left, so I thought why not try this out. And it turned out delicious and it saved me time by not going to the store and kind of fed my laziness, but it was delicious. So I hope that you enjoy this episode. So what you'll need is some leftover tortilla wraps. I have one leftover, so I'm just going to use that. Oil of your choice. I'm going to use some olive oil and then basically any spice you want. Some salt, pepper, paprika powder, oregano and some basil. Again, you can mix up the spices any way, shape, form you like. Let's do this. Take a cutting board. Place your tortilla under and just cut it up into triangle-like shapes. Slice it up in two first. Stack. Two again?
No, it's too big. No, you should go like
two again?
No.
Two again?
No.
And then two again. The shape and size doesn't really matter. It's basically what you like. And there you go. You have yourself some chip-like shapes. As you can see, one tortilla produces quite a lot. Quite a lot. Next, take a mixing bowl and put your chips in there. Drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil. Just enough to coat them. Take a spoon or just use your hands and give everything a nice toss so that the chips are covered. Or you can just throw them up. And now just season everything with the spices. Paprika powder, oregano, basil and a little bit of pepper. Nice and coated. Take a baking tray and cover it with baking paper and put your chips on there. Spread them around so that they don't stack. And now let's put them in the oven. I've preheated my oven to 180 degrees Celsius. And now I'm going to put my chips in there for roughly 5 to 6 minutes. It really depends on your oven, so you have to keep an eye on it. So when they start turning golden brown-ish, they'll be done. So I ended up leaving them for about 8 minutes in the oven. As you can see, they're still a bit bendy, but not too much. Now just leave them to cool and they will become harder and more chip-like. Now just put them in a bowl, serve it up with a nice dip, and you're done.
Time for a test. Let's take a chip. Smells good. Now let's try the crunch factor. Not super crunchy. That's okay. I like the flavor because we added more paprika powder. It's like paprika chips. If you don't really like paprika chips, you can make them like really salty chips, pepper and salt chips, barbecue chips, I don't know. I like that with whatever seasoning you're adding, you can really just decide what you like and then have a nice chip. Let's dip the chip.
Double dipper. Disgusting.
I guess these type of chips, because they're like tortilla chips, I prefer them with a dip because it makes them less dry. But by example, Leo really likes dry food in his mouth, so he wouldn't mind, but I just like a nice moist dip on the side. So thank you guys for watching this episode. Really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to like the episode. If you just like what we do, go check out our channel. We still post video every single Wednesday for you to devour. So thanks again for watching, and as always, see you in the next one. Goodbye.